All right. Thank you. This is my least favorite but mandatory segment we do every year on TradeCentre, the winners and the losers, which is all messed up because there's still 20 games left in the season and playoffs. So the winners might lose and the losers might win before we're done, but we do it anyway. And Bruce Boudreau, you may begin as our special guest today. Just give us your winner on the day. Can be a person, can be your team, whoever you think.
I pick Curtis Lazar as a winner.
And why?
You know why? Well, I mean, he's going from a non-playoff team to a team that has a chance to win a Stanley Cup. And you get to like this guy because he works so hard every day in practice. He brings everything he's got to the game. So you want good things to happen to good people. So I think that's a good, I think he's a winner today.
Guy you loved when you coached him in Vancouver. Jeff O'Neill, your winner.
I'm going to take the Toronto Maple Leafs. For about 5 years, I've been talking about grit, sandpaper, all that type of stuff, James. So I'm happy about the transactions they've made. They've given those star players some insulation around them. Areas of competitiveness, from O'Reilly to Achari, it goes on and on. So now it's up to the star players. You know the guys are going to win face-offs and finish checks now. Now it's up to the star players to take it deep in the playoffs.
Probably should have slapped on the alumni jacket for your winner, Toronto Maple Leafs call. Cheryl.
Listen, I like Toronto and Boston, but I'm going to go with the Ottawa Senators because definitively they made an impact on their organization. They filled a hole. They filled a void. And when you can do that and fill that top four role with Jake Chychrun and the poise and the patience by Pierre Dorion to wait. I mean, last year this guy was top of the trade bait board, and now they get a top four, and they did not have to give up Pinto, Clevin, Greg. So I think it was a great acquisition.
It's Boston for me, and Donnie Sweeney picked up exactly what he needed. He knows his team very well. They got Dmitry Orlov, Garnet Hathaway, and then just in case maybe Taylor Hall's hurt and can't come back, or just in case Nick Foligno's hurt, they grabbed Tyler Bertuzzi late. And so I think they got stronger, and as soon as Bergeron and Krejci came back, they were all in for this year. This is about this year.
But wait, there's more. This is the winners and losers extend a panel with Mike Johnson and Craig Button. MJ.
Just finished filing my protest for your over-under. Don't worry about that. Winners for me, I'm saying Patrick Kane for getting his way to New York. It's not very often that players get what they want, even when the system is sort of working against them. But he didn't think he was going to get to New York. He stuck to his guns. He put the Blackhawks in a tough spot. He made the New York Rangers pay to get his services, and now he's in the place he wants to be, playing for the franchise he wants to play for. I don't know if he's going to win the Cup, Craig, but I like the fact that he got what he wanted, which is never a bad thing for the players.
Hey, fully deserving of Patrick Kane to get what he wanted. But I'm going the Boston Bruins. The best team in the league got better than everybody else. Got better than everybody else with the moves they made. So I think that the clear-cut Stanley Cup favorites just made themselves that much better. Winners today, I'm not betting Gord on the field against the field, but I think there'll be winners when the cup is raised.
We're going to do losers now. Maybe MJ for hammering that under. And he's still clearly bitter that there were more than the 18.5 trades. You have to name a loser, Bruce.
Well, I'll go Seattle. And, I mean, there's really no losers. We have to name them. But, I mean, I want them to make the playoffs. And I just think for their fan base, which is rabid, and they've done such a good job there, but I'd just like to see them do a little bit more to ensure the fact that they're going to make it.
My loser is my other former team, the Carolina Hurricanes. Everybody says they were in and Meyer, and then San Jose said that you guys were out. They should have got back in there somehow. That core group there has been a real quality team for about 4 years, and you saw what happened when they fizzled out last year against the Rangers.
I'm going to go with Arizona Coyotes, and for the same reason, Pierre Dorion waits and waits and waits. Arizona Coyotes. I mean, how long was this guy on the trade bait list, right? You knew that he was just waiting to be taken, and of course, only 1 first and 2 conditional picks with the second round.
It's Carolina for me as well, and I agree with you missed out on Timo Meier. You clearly wanted to change the makeup of your hockey team, and you weren't able to do that, and you stuck status quo.
I'm going with the LA Kings because they made the trade for Korpisalo and Gavrikov, paid a hefty price to do it, and then right after that, Chychrun went for seemingly less than that when Chychrun has term and is a better player than Gavrikov. I don't know about Korpisalo in net. So LA, just for the timing of that deal, I'm not so sure about it.
Yeah, it's hard to say the Carolina Hurricanes are losers because they're such a good team and they're a quality team that could win the Stanley Cup. But it feels like with the arms race that was going on in the East that somehow they fell behind and lost by their lack of moves.
My winner, I'm going to do 2 at once here. My winner, Jeff O'Neill, not only a riveting portrayal of a general manager in our video Bad for Bedard and also a rapper, but then he plays the Bill Daly role in our mock lottery, and I thought he was going to mess it up, and he doesn't mess it up. And also, he only used his professional stand-in that he hired for one segment the entire show. He made it through the day. Loser, I kind of playing with the words to fit this in. The loser, us, for not getting Bruce Boudreau until this year.
Yeah.
Now, most of the time he's been behind the bench, so there was a reason for it.
He did have a job before.
He did have a job.
I get it.
But I cannot tell you how badly we needed you today when we were dying in those early hours and all the stories you told, which makes us winners, really, but you know what I'm saying.